Good morning, everyone. It's Marcy, and today is day one of 12 Days of Digis with Dearjuliejulie and Cara Brandon. So today I will be working with this page of images from Cara Brandon Creations and this page of images from Dearjuliejulie. Their Etsy shops are linked down below, as are their YouTube channels. So now I've already cut out all of the elements for these and started getting them kind of ready. So the first thing I'm going to start with is this little pocket. And I went ahead, just to save some time, I went ahead and did the folding and some inking around it. Let me go ahead and glue this down. I tried to do some advanced prep work to keep the video from being too long, but, well, plus I was just excited about getting this started. Okay. So what I've got is, this is from Dearjuliejulie. It's off of one of her Christmas cards. And I want that to go about like that, only straighter. Trying to remember to keep my art glitter glue capped. So, I want the lace up a little bit because I want the printed lace to show through. I still want to be able to see that. And of course I had my art glitter glue laying on its side, so it's all ready to be used. Okay. Now I want this, but I don't want to glue the very top of it yet. So I want to put this down. Okay, and then I've got these little embellishments from Cara Brandon's kit, or her page. I think I just want to tuck those behind just to give it a little zhuzh. So we'll put a little glue there. Just adding a little bit of layering. And just a hair shade. And that's really all I'm going to do to that pocket. But I think that's cute. We still got the poinsettia behind it. Christmas at home, which is kind of a thing this year. And so there's my first pocket, or a pocket. Now, before I turned the video on, I took the postcard background from Cara Brandon, this from a Dearjuliejulie card, which was actually the Christmas at Home card, and it says, "All the world now seems much brighter, all my burdens are much lighter, and my heart is feeling very bright and gay, for my memory seems to wander back among my loved ones yonder, and in spirit, I'll be with you Christmas Day. I read that horribly and I apologize. But I like the sentiment and it goes with the Christmas at home. Then I took this from another Dear Julie Julie card and I just simply made it a tuck into which Cara Brandon's little green postcard can go right inside. And I do have this backed. I don't know what quite I will do with it in a journal yet, but I think it's a cute little piece of ephemera. Okay, so the next thing I want to work on is I'm going to make a couple of tags. So I've got this little Santa image from Dear Julie Julie, along with just a little piece of scrapbook paper. This tag from Cara Brandon. This number was from Cara Brandon, and I just backed it with a little piece of paper, or yeah, it's sort of heavyweight paper, but paper to make it into a little bitty tag. And I've got this that says special delivery. I really wanted to do layered tags, but I could not I didn't want to cover everything up. So I just decided for this one to do 2 individual tags. Maybe with some more of Cara's tags, there'll be a set that I don't mind covering as much. And I'm just putting the Santa on here just to give it a little added pop. Did I not? I did have some lace for this. Okay. And this is just a random piece of scrap lace. Just to add a little bit of texture. All right, so we'll cut that right there. And I'm just going to use my art glitter glue for this. It's not a heavyweight fabric, and the art glitter glue will hold that just fine. So get that down. Now I'm going to put my little Santa medallion down. Oh. All right. So Santa medallion. And Santa, of course, gets center stage. And we're going to put special delivery over that. Just like so. So as you can see, our lace just kind of barely peeks out, but it is just an added bit of texture. Okay, I forgot to grab. Just use this. I want to put a hole in this little tag and through here. And if I'd gotten my awl out, that would have worked better, but just wiggle my push pin around to try to make my hole big enough. Now, where did my brad go? There it is. I'm going to put a little brad through here. There, that way that special delivery becomes special delivery number 432. And I'm just going to close this on the back, and I've already backed the tag, but I will be rebacking it because I don't want the brad to get in the way. But I can do that later. So then we've got a little movement with our tag. And it's a very simple tag, but now I'm using my big hole punch, if I can get it lined up. That may be a challenge because I can't really see. Oh, I did good. Wow, I'm surprised. And the reason I use the larger hole punch instead of using my crocodile is because these eyelets that I'm using are a hair shade bigger than the We Are Memory Keepers. Instead of being 3/16, it's more like 1/4 of an inch. And the eyelet setter works just fine. But if I use the hole punch, it's just smaller enough that it will kind of tear the paper. And I've got some smaller eyelets, but I actually really like the bigger one, the larger ones. Okay, so then I'm going to cap my glue for a second. I'm just going to run, I've got a piece of seam binding and some red eyelash trim. So we'll run some of that through. Try to get everything pulled through. There's always got to be a problem child in the bunch. Was that piece of trim that much longer? I guess so. Oh, I got it. And I guess that piece of trim was that much longer. Okay, so I guess I can't blame the eyelash trim. That was my fault. All right, so there, finally. Got a cute little tag. Put that over here. And that will go nicely inside the pocket. And I've got one more tag. And for this one, I've got the Cara Brandon tag. I've got this from the front of a Dearjuliejulie card, which is the same card that this flower and berry bunch came from. And I've got some bells from Dearjuliejulie. And this one says, when you hear the bells, their merry chime, be happy for it's Christmas time. So, and here I've just got a little bit of muslin type fabric and a little bit of cheesecloth over that. Just a little variety of texture. I love this cheesecloth that I got. We'd actually gotten it for something else, but it's a finer cheesecloth than you might pick up at Walmart or something, and it's not stark white. It's kind of a off-white creamy color that I actually love. All right, so now the sentiment, I'm going to put over that. And then the bells can go right up there at the top. Okay, and I think, I haven't done it yet, but I think I'm going to make a little journal just to hold my everything I'm making during this 12-day project. Just kind of a memento keeper kind of thing. And it looks like today I'm actually going to have 4 little things. So I might make it like a 2-page spread for every day. And then at the end of this, of course, on, I believe it's December 16th. I'll have to double check that date. We're going to have a scrap-a-thon to use all of our leftover stuff. So it'll be live with Dearjuliejulie and Cara Brandon. They'll be on StreamYard. Okay, and then I think for the topper on this one, I just want to use this little bit of fabric, and I'm going to tack it with some Fabri-Tac for right now. And I will go back and stitch across the top of that. So I'm not putting the Fabri-Tac up at the very top. Just enough to hold it. All right, and that, okay. We're gonna need a little bit of Fabri-Tac there. I don't mind it not being 100% down, but I also don't want it to accidentally get ripped off. Okay, so there we go. So there's another tag. There's a tag, a pocket, and my little top tuck journal card or pocket, depending on how I decide to use it. Actually, it might be kind of cute to have it be a little tuck spot with one of the tags in it, where then this comes out. So, and then this card or tag could, I think it'll fit. Pretty sure it'll fit. Yeah. So then that little tag could go in that pocket. That might be what I do. That might be exactly what I do. Okay, anyway, that's it for day 1 of my elfdom for the 12 Days of Digis 2020. So until next time, everyone, please be safe, stay healthy, happy crafting. Be sure to check out Cara Brandon and Dearjuliejulie, and down in the description box, I will also have links to all the other elves that I know are participating in making YouTube videos. So I will see you very soon, and bye-bye.